I can't fall back asleep. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I must just be too excited to live. Got an exciting day ahead. I mean, not really that exciting, but you know.
You make me feel so good.
How long do I lay here before I just give up on falling back asleep? 'Cause it's been like an hour and a half. It's just not happening. I'm practicing my lines for this tape that I'm about to go make in a couple hours. There's this one part. Dude, my character's name is Margaret, by the way. How cool is that? Right? I love that. I'm always like, I'm destined to get it. But there's this one lot, like stage direction. It's the explanation of what's going on, but not the actual lines. And this part says, Margaret hiccups. She's suddenly drunk. Suddenly? You're just suddenly drunk? Like you just like weren't drunk at all, and now you're like, I'm fucking drunk. Like all of a sudden. Stage direction can be really funny because if you write too much, like if you put too many words in there, it's not gonna, you're gonna have too many pages and your script is gonna be too long. So sometimes people just use shorthand and the stuff they come up with can be hilarious. I'm excited about this tape though. It's a movie that films in Tokyo. And while I don't get to speak any Japanese, or maybe like 3 words of Japanese in the movie, I'm just like, that would be so fucking cool. Wouldn't it? God. So, fingers crossed, my acting studio that I've been going to now for the last year doesn't make self-tapes because of all the animals. That's what it's called when you have to tape your own audition. It's a self-tape. So they don't do that there because it's hard for them to get all the dogs and the pig and the bird, everybody to shut up at the same time. So I'm going to my old acting studio, where I haven't been in over a year. I still go to their parties, so I still feel a little bit part of the family. Like one of my friends from there came out to my show last night. But it should be interesting. I haven't coached with this guy in a year. It's gonna be nostalgic. My old second home.
Why don't you confess something, Marge? We don't know anything about you. We're waiting.
Okay. I have a twin brother. So we did something different than, you know, what I came up with on my own, but that's the whole point. If I was just gonna do what I came up with on my own, I wouldn't have to go somewhere else. So I liked what we did. Can't wait to watch it though. I didn't watch it. So yeah. I guess I'll see for myself in a little bit, huh? Alright, this has been a very interesting, like, 15 minutes. So, I got a message from this inspirational speaker, we'll call him, on Instagram, saying that I won a prize, okay? That his lawyer said that I had won the fundraising prize or whatever. You know, I saw he was doing a thing where he was giving away like $100 to 21 people. Anyway, I was like, you know what? He was like, did you enter for that? I was like, I don't know, maybe. Sounds like it. I was like, want to see something? So I pulled over to take a picture of myself with my car, because that shit's just sad, right? As I'm pulling over, some random guy in traffic was trying to talk to me about my car as well. He was like, hey, don't you think it's time for you to like maybe get a new car? And I was like, yeah, for sure, but I can't afford it. And then he started offering me money, and not like just empty money. He was like, would you like to clean my house? Would you like to give me a massage? And I was like, I don't do any of those things. I'm not hireable for that. I don't know anything about it. So I just gave him my Instagram so that he could message me, because I don't want to give him my phone number. I'm like more interested in cleaning a house than I would be a massage, but either of those things sound like they could They probably have ill intentions, which this guy swore time and time over, you know, that he did not need anything sexual or intend anything like that. But we all know the truth, right? And I just feel weird about it, but at the same time, I really need a new car, but I'm not doing that. I can't play that game. It's a dangerous game. I'm gonna earn every fucking cent that I need myself. I can't. There are no shortcuts. That shit does not come without a consequence, and I don't want to find out what that is. So I'm just gonna keep my head down, keep on keeping on, and earn what I have in my life. Huh? What about that? Because that shit is creepy! Alright, I gotta go to therapy right now, actually. Okay, so it's like 5 minutes later right now, and it's very clear to me that there's absolutely no way I'm gonna be cleaning any fucking guy's house or giving anybody a fucking massage, because that's not what I fucking do. Tried to explain that, thought, oh, maybe this is a job. No, this is 100% not a job opportunity, because I don't do that for a job. And I don't want to do that for a job. The person I was pulling over to show the picture of my car to was literally doing a sweepstakes in which he was going to be selecting an eligible candidate to receive funds, okay? That's the only kind of situation I was ever trying to get in. I am 100% not for sale, not to be bought, cannot be hired. That's not what's happening. Cool. Really glad that I took some time to think about that before I said anything to that guy or gave him my number. And hey, I got another follower on Instagram. No, it's stupid. But like, fuck yeah. If you don't know what to do in that situation, let me just tell you that the way that I feel right now, 5 minutes afterwards, or probably 7 minutes now, is that shit is fucked up. Trust your gut, man. Or at least trust me. Because I'm so trustworthy. No, but seriously, I'm honestly just relaying my truthful experience. Not happening here. I know what I do for a living, and it's not just find out how much I can get paid to do things for other people. Something tells me I'm gonna want to remake that tape. Put a little bit more me in there, but I guess we'll see. Okay, I'm going to therapy. I know. I'm just wondering how many times I've been roofied. Do I even know? God. So many times I've gone out for a night of drinking and just like blacked out, woken up somewhere, been confused, scared, whatever. Just like, how did I get there? Where am I? And how many of those times were roofies? And how many of those times were just me being disgustingly indulgent and drinking way too fucking much? And how many of those times was it not my fault that I drank so much, you know? Like, not just me being indulgent. Me being under other people's influence that was bad for me and other things. I'm just thinking about it. Just thinking about it all. Just feeling so thankful to have survived everything I've been through and be the whole happy, healthy person that I am, man. I am so lucky. I am so lucky to have made it this far. And I just don't want to take that for granted by continuing to push my fucking luck, you know? It's also just silly to behave in anything other than the way that you intend to and think is best and want to. But that's what we do as humans, right? We behave in ways that are contrary to our actual desires. And it's important that we fight back against that so that we can become closer to what we actually want to be. But that's like the struggle of being a human, right? It's only Tuesday, guys. Got a lot of thoughts in this brain, and it's only Tuesday. Alright, I'm at Shake Shack because I'm so hungry, and I gotta admit, I'm really excited to try this. It's the Shack Stack. It has a whole fried portobello mushroom on it. Holy shit. The mushroom part is filled with cheese. I mean, look at that. Just took a quick peek at my audition tape that I made earlier, and I don't hate it. You know, nothing's ever perfect. I don't know if you've seen that TED Talk, I think it is. Maybe it's not even a TED Talk, but there's a gap between your taste and your abilities, right? My abilities are only as far as I've worked. So let's say my abilities are here. My taste might be up here, and there can be a gap. That's okay. I want to look at the tape a little bit further, make sure I'm totally happy with it, and then I might just send it on off. Of course, there's no harm in trying to retape it too, just to make sure I got my bases covered. I just want to send in something I feel really, really good about, and I'm like, putting my hair up like this is a great idea. Wearing this outfit is a great idea. Sometimes I don't know why I try to make my hair look good and put on a shirt that isn't the shirt I would have worn, you know? And all I should have done ever is be myself. Well, it's 6 o'clock and I'm feeling exhausted. I feel like way too many thoughts have flown in and out of my head today, and I just can't even think anymore already. The sun is totally still out, so that's not great. You know, just like exhausted by life. Maybe that burger put me into a food coma. That could be exhausting. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this tape is exhausting. I just took a nap and I feel so much better. But it's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, what do I do now? So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go to bed and wake up early.
You make me feel so